Yo, what's up guys, it's the action figure freak once again. And after 7 years, you hear me, 7 years, it's finally time to complete the Sandman Baf figure. I have all the figures, even the extra symbiote Spider-Man. Now it's finally time to complete it with the Green Goblin. The Baf video is following the next few days. But today, it's time to open this. Okay guys, as always I'm giving you a quick 360 of the figure itself. But I gotta say, I'm not so sure if this is already opened. I mean, a lot of joints are a little loosened up. And there's a few other things that are weird on the figure. But all in all, gotta say, I completed the Sandman Baf, so that's my main part. But let's get deeper into this. Because first up, what do we get? We get the Green Goblin figure, we get his glider in silver, we get his pocket in purple, we get one of the Goblin grenades, we get the Sandman Baf hat, which looks absolutely awesome. I love it. And best part, we get even another one with a sanded chin and a punch hole in his face. This is crazy. One thing that I'm missing on this, and there would have been space in the box, would be extra hands. But I mean, don't care. Let's just look into everything piece by piece, and starting off with the articulation. And with the articulation, we get a vertical hinge on the head. So this is one of the parts where I say this is maybe used, so the vertical hinge is really loose. Or what do I want to say with loose? Yeah, like here, it's soft as hell. But it's not really loose. It's one step further. Yeah. Then we get ball joints, which you can almost not use. Because as you see, the rim of the joint pushes against his chest piece. Don't know why they chose this. Really have no idea. But I mean, I got the Green Goblin finally. And I gotta say, yeah, let's just continue with the articulation first. So ball joints that are not moving that much. Swivels on here, double jointed pinned elbows. Horizontal hinges on both hands as well as swivels. We got the old Kraken ab crunch. Some nostalgia for some of you guys. I mean, that's not that old, but it was a time around when I started collecting legends. But yeah, here, normal leg articulation, swivels on here, double jointed pinned knees, swivels on here, vertical hinges, and swivels on the feet. I mean, I can definitely see the difference. I gotta say, there's a lot of stuff, like the shirt. Look at the shirt. First up, it reflects the light so damn hard. I mean, it looks so much darker on camera. Since I've got new lighting, everything looks almost accurate, like in real life. And I mean, the metallic green here looks pretty good on cam, but this is way too dark here. And the other thing is, just take a look at this. There is no mold on the whole chest part. They just painted the rim of his shirt here. I don't know. That's stupid. Gotta say, the face scan looks crazy good. We get here those really long ears. We get here the part going through the air with all the mold here for the kind of cloth that is used. The teeth here look really gross and stuff. the eyes have, I don't know if this is even a misprint, but they look so crazy into different directions. We get all that shading over the head. There's so much stuff on just the face scan that kills the rest of the figure. But yeah, all in all, it's the basic articulation from back then. We get like no hands and stuff. The only things we just get is here the pocket. It's the exact same mold than as nowadays. So I just before a few weeks opened the, what was it, Mary Jane and Green Goblin 2-pack, and the Green Goblin looks different. Let me say different. But yeah, here the pocket is the exact same, and here we get the glider, and I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's almost the exact same mold as on the newer ones. Just that piece here gets changed many times, and I think a few molded lines on here and stuff are just a small bitty bit different. But I mean, that's nothing to care about, really. The main reason that I spent, I think, over 80 euros for this thing is just for the Baf piece. I could have also just bought the Baf, but I mean, since I've got almost all the other figures for absolutely low prices, I still just paid a little bit less than the full price for each figure. So yeah, this is pretty much what we get. The only other thing is the pumpkin bomb. I'm pretty sure it's the same mold nowadays. The only thing they changed on the newer ones is that the flames here are translucent, which I gotta say, on a few parts, on a few shots, looks way different, way better. But also gotta say that light greenish color here pops really much. That looks really cool. So yeah, it doesn't fit. I don't know why I'm even trying it. But let me show you a holy moment. Are you ready? I gotta say, there's still a review following on the Sandman. This figure is way too important to me to not make a single review about it. But since we already talked about almost everything on the Green Goblin, 7 damn years. It could be also 6 years, but this is way too long to complete a Baf. And this is, my opinion, pretty much the best Sandman we got from Legends. I think there's a newer one out there that looks a little more accurate, but this is just big. We get these really thick hands here with all detail, and just to show you, shocker, this was the first out of the series that I got. With my first 3 Marvel Legends figures, which were, I think, Shocker, the Civil War Baf series, Giant Man, classic Captain America with the wolf head, and then I got Nick Fury or something like that. Or Red Guardian, it was Red Guardian. So yeah, then I found Jackal for like 10 to 15 euros, so that was also back then really cheap. Then Miss Marvel I get like for 10 euros, so normally these are 30. I've always been on 30. Then Toys R Us closed. Also in Germany, they renamed themselves as Smith Toys, and they had Symbiote Spider-Man and 2099 Spider-Man found in the stock somewhere back in their storage. And yeah, it was old stuff in their eyes, so they needed to get it just off. So got both of these for, I think, also just 15 euros. I'm not sure if I did pay the full price, but it was really, really cheap, when I remember right. And then it was just Spider UK and Green Goblin, and I think 60 euros and at least over 80 for the Green Goblin. I don't want to say it's a piece of shit. I'm pretty happy to have a Green Goblin that I don't display on any shelf, that I can get access to really quick. I mean, it's just on my normal shelves that you can probably see on the most social media platforms. And the biggest difference is we get the mold here around the arms and legs. All the, the texture here from his suit. And the face scan is insane. The face scan is really, really good. It's so different. I don't know. I love it. And I mean, main reason, having my Sandman fully completed. So yeah, the never-ending story ended finally. So it's time to move on to the next Baf, which is the Wendigo that I have to complete. Also an older figure. I think Wendigo was in 2018. But yeah, if you want to hear some stuff like this, if you want to just listen to me talking, just write a comment. I don't know. Whatever. So yeah, that was pretty much everything for today. I hope you have an awesome day. And now it's time to say, action out.